Chairwoman and members of the board, Ms. Thomas does not object to being struck from the voter registration rolls.
Mr. Gilbert, anything? I mean, it's basically, she's agreed to be struck, so I think that probably ends this one.
So I have questions.
Okay.
I have some questions. Were you a resident on campus in the housing, in the last election when you voted?
No, sir.
So why? So I'm trying to figure this out.
I don't know if her attorney wants her to talk too much about this, and I understand your concern and why you want to ask questions. She's basically consented and agreed to be removed from the voter roll.
So my perspective with that is, Mr. Cox, she stood before an elections official, signed her name affirming that 1704 Weeksville Road was her address. All I'm trying to get is why, so everybody says, why are they doing it? Why are we trying to, what's the fascination? So I would just like to ask her, what made her think that she could go do that?
Members of the board, I object to any further questioning. This is a hearing for a challenge for the right to remain registered on the rolls. She has waived her right to remain registered on the rolls, and so for the scope of this hearing, I think any questions.
Yes. I want to make it on the record. Again, during the election, she stood before an elections official, swore that this was her address. So the fact that she's not answering any questions, I have a problem, because, again, no less a person than Dr. Barber has stood up before the legislature and said, we have a very good policy in place where we won't have any problem with voter fraud. We have a signature certification and a 5-year
I
penalty.
feel my gut is if she goes over and removes herself from the voter roll right now, that moots this challenge. If I need to verify, see if there's anything else, you're asking it to be sustained, I understand that, and my gut is that it is a moot challenge at that point if she's no longer on the rolls. But I will be willing to look into it.
But she's currently on the rolls right now today.
That's correct.
Okay, so right now today is the hearing.
Correct. Absolutely.
The voter fraud portion of this is not a moot point.
Right.
But we are having a challenge hearing today involving Ms. Thomas. We can't go unring the bell, and you can't do something after the hearing to unring the bell. The case is before you right now.
Let me ask you vote to sustain the challenge. That would be fine, and in doing so, direct Mr. Brown to remove Ms. Thomas from the voter rolls.
Okay. I make the motion to sustain the challenge against Shanay Thomas and to have our director remove her from the rolls. All in favor say aye.